This is a byproduct of what happens when Chuck Norris and Wonder Woman get together and have a baby.
Ron Tillman, real talk, it's the truth.
All right, y'all. So I've been involved in some crazy situations as a police officer, but I have never seen somebody respond in an incident or crisis like this officer did that I'm about to show you. It is crazy. This video was probably one of the most insane videos I've seen, but my man's composure was ridiculous. It was that of Chuck Norris, Vin Diesel, Denzel Washington on his best day, Mike Lard from Bad Boys. It was all of that combined into one, and this officer handled this straight up like I'm just going to say it, like a straight up G. Let's watch the video.
Passing 10th nearly struck a OCPD motorcycle officer on the inside shoulder.
Okay, on the left side, motorcycle officer inside shoulder.
To be eastbound to Kilpatrick.
Eastbound to Kilpatrick.
Now, check out my man's composure. Like, he's smashing. This looks like easily speeds over 100 miles an hour, and my man is chilling. My man's composure. Look at my man. He is like kicking it. Like, oh, we good. Just another walk in the park.
950 City, shots fired. He shot one through the back window.
Did he just say that shots were fired and he shot one through the back of the window? I think he did. Let's continue.
Still pointing the gun.
Still pointing your gun.
When you saw him duck like that, that's because the suspect is still shooting at him, and my man is unfazed. Look at this picture right here. It looks like all he needs is a cup of coffee in his hand. Like, he just needs a cup of coffee in his hand. Like, yeah, just another day in the ballpark.
Woo, that was ugly.
Woo, that was ugly.
Said he had taken one round through the front windshield.
Now, you guys can see his front windshield. That right there on the left, that front windshield was shot out. So, again, he's chilling, though. He's like, oh, let me duck a little bit. I almost got shot, but let me continue watching.
He's still continuing to fire. TBI.
Look at my man's face right there. Let me pause it right there. Now, what he did is he just did a pit maneuver, and was actually, it's impressive that he was able to do that. And the reason why is because if you guys didn't notice, that's one of those new Jeep Wagoneers. So that's a newer vehicle. That means that it holds to the road a lot better than some of these older vehicles do. So to do pit maneuvers on these newer vehicles becomes very, very difficult because the technology allows them to kind of keep their course straight. So anyways, for him to be able to do that was not only impressive, but just amazing that he was successful in doing that. But I really want to highlight, like, my man's composure throughout this all was just phenomenal. I'm very curious to see if this officer has fought in, wars in our great military. I don't know if he's been abroad and, fought and actually got gun to combat. But I bring that up because he was unfazed by the gunfire. He was unfazed by being in a high-speed pursuit. He was unfazed by any of that. And if he was fazed by it, we didn't see it that much. And so his inoculation of stress before this incident, I would imagine, was probably pretty high. He's probably been inoculated to some crazy stressful situations to respond like this. Now, I want to be clear when I tell y'all this, and I'm sorry to break this to you. Most officers are not going to respond the way he did in this situation. Meaning, not to say that they're not going to be heroic and be able to go out there and handle the situation. No, they absolutely can. But what I'm saying is the level of composure that he has is probably above normal. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that. I don't know if I can say I would respond like that just because, You know, again, this is this is as bad as it gets. You are driving at a high rate of speed. You got people that are outside the window shooting at you, and you're still able to keep that level of composure and stop the threat. Now, I'm gonna play the rest of the video, and then we'll finish it up.
950 was okay on CBI.
Start.
I like how my man right here is just like, you know, I think I messed my car. Let me see how bad the damage is. Like, my man's not even tripping. Like, my man is so composed that he's like, you know what? It's just another day in the park. Now, kudos to this officer. The suspect was ended up being killed in a shootout with officers after the situation. I think this was a murder or attempt murder suspect, if I'm not mistaken. It could be wrong. But this was just a phenomenal job. I know I was joking around with, you know, him being, you know, the product of Chuck Norris and Wonder Woman, but this is amazing police work, just to say the least. And imagine if this guy was able to get free, the suspect was able to get free, go and take somebody else hostage, put other people in in danger because of his reckless actions, and because this officer stayed in the fight, doing what he did, signed up to do, he was able to stop and prevent everything from getting worse. So with that being said, guys, shout out to this officer. Do me a favor, if you guys like these videos I bring to you, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave me some comments below. I want to know what you guys think. Tell me what byproduct this officer is. I said it was Chuck Norris and Wonder Woman. I want to hear what you guys think in the comment section below. Take care, guys, and God bless.
Ryan Tillman, real talk. It's the truth.